Technology in the classroom. Taking Off with Technology, Engaging Students in Reading and Increasing Comprehension by Samantha Downey. Why should we incorporate and use technology in the classroom? We are in the age of technology. All things that students experience are now being done through the use of technology on iPhones, iPads, and plenty of other devices. We should use technology to teach our advantage, engage students through what they want to use most, which would be technology. Through using it, we are able to activate student engagement and allow students to complete student-centered teaching. Technology is increasing in our society, so it will only benefit our students to learn how to properly use it. Why should we bother trying to engage students? Students are bogged down every day with endless worksheets that require paper and pencil rather than interactive activities. Students learn more and retain information better when they are involved in the learning. According to David Warlick, we need technology in every classroom and in every student and teacher's hand because it is the pen and paper of our time, and it is the lens through which we experience much of our world. Our world is changing, and we need to change with it. So what can we as educators do in our classrooms? If a teacher wants to increase student engagement, the teacher needs to increase student activity. We need to ask these students to do something with the knowledge and skills that they have learned. We need to have them creating projects and presenting activities to their classmates. Teaching with technology can deepen student learning by supporting instructional objectives. As schools continue to acquire the latest technological advancements, the synthesis of technology, pedagogy, and content must be underscored and modeled for today's educators. Almost every student in the classroom has a smartphone or access to one, and we should have students using them. The article Using Smartphones to Supplement Classroom Reading depicts the importance of allowing students to use different means of finding definitions or extending their learning. Bromley discusses the importance of having the internet at the tip of her fingers while reading. She states throughout the article that she uses it to find definitions of unknown words, locate more information about the text, and even videos that go along with the text. She insists that the use of this technology are gaining more vocabulary comprehension and written skills. Teachers are able to use technology as a resource to allow students to use it as a dictionary when reading, completing further research for wonderings that occurred during their learning. How is technology being integrated in the classroom now? Technology integration in elementary classrooms provides an insight to how student teachers are taught to integrate technology in the classroom. The article states that teachers have technology skills, but they're unable to integrate it into the classroom properly. Thus, student teachers are being placed with mentors and do not learn how to properly integrate technology. What different applications can be used in the classroom? Interesting Ways to Use iPads in the Classroom spoke of many different applications to upload onto an iPad for student learning. Some of these had students creating ebooks or also translating for English language learners. Pros versus cons. What are the pros for using technology in the classroom? When using technology in the classroom, it prepares students for the future, it promotes independent learning, and also creates differentiation. The cons would be lack of study skills, negative views on technology, which older teachers definitely have, retraining teachers, and less face-to-face interaction. In a lesson completed with my students, I was able to engage my students through an interactive video and complete an online quiz reviewing vocabulary they found throughout their reading. They were able to identify the main idea as well as the supporting details to the main idea. I used a video to introduce the topic. Students read and highlighted main ideas, supporting details, and important vocabulary words, and completed an online Quizlet to test their understanding of the vocabulary found. What resources can we use for reading? Raz Kids is an online resource we can use to allow to read to students or read independently online and take comprehension quizzes. Pebble Go is a resource that can be used for online research and further development of topics. Spelling City can be used for practice of spelling words. And lastly, Wordle can be used to create graphic models and word clouds to associate vocabulary. There are a plethora of reading resources that can be found online. National and international views. A majority of classrooms use document cameras as the only means of technology. This is not the only way to incorporate technology into classrooms. Technology is helping students to gain more vocabulary, written, and comprehension skills. How can teachers differentiate instruction? Through the use of technology, teachers are able to easily differentiate lessons for students. They can assign assessments online to save time on grading. Vocabulary terms can be defined online to help boost vocabulary skills. And this would also allow for higher level learning students to be pushed further and lower level learning students to be pushed as well. They can all learn at their own pace in student taught centers. So what can we do in our classrooms?
Teachers are finding that using different classroom technologies like tablet computers, digital video, iPods, and video games are great tools for helping students learn. While there are some naysayers who bring up some negative effects of technology on education, mainly budgetary reasons, using new technologies is the future of the education system. The following reasons should silence the naysayer and help heed the wisdom from Cheryl Nussbaum Beach, which says, "Teachers will not be replaced by technology, but teachers who don't use technology will be replaced by those who do." The first reason to use technology in the classroom is because students love it. Students love using new technologies. Whether it's the cool factor or just a genuine interest in new technology, it allows the teacher to vary the activities of the day and engage students. There's no commandment for education that says, "Thou shalt not have fun." Students spend hours using technology like computers and television when they get home from school. Why not engage them through their favorite mediums? Number 2, it engages the 4 key components to learning, which are active engagement, participation in groups, frequent interaction and feedback, and connection to real-world experts. The Amplivox Digital iPod Listening Center meets these 4 requirements also. Number 3, professional development. Using new technologies allows students to learn another skill set which will help them in the marketplace. How many jobs need basic computing skills, let alone advanced computing skills? Anytime a teacher can encourage a student to learn through technology, they kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The tech industry is only getting bigger. Encourage your students to know and understand technology so that they can be the tech leaders of the future. With the power of the internet, knowing how to use a simple piece of technology can turn an aspiring singer into Justin Bieber, whose mom uploaded YouTube videos of him singing, which ultimately led to his fame. Or it could turn a hilarious prankster into a YouTube star in Ed Bassmaster, who recently used an Amplivox Sound Cruiser PA system in one of his videos. Number 4, it makes life easier for teachers. Teachers have to juggle a variety of tasks outside of teaching, including planning lessons, grading, meeting with parents, and administrative work. Why not help yourself out and put tests online so students can instantly see their grades instead of spending valuable time grading? Number 5, it improves test scores. A benefit of engaging students through technology and media is allowing them to work at their own pace and not be held back by students who learn at a slower rate. This can allow gifted students to progress several grade levels ahead of their peers over the course of a year. Another proof of improved test scores comes from reaching different learning styles through the use of technology. The use of electronic drilling in education can help students learn quickly and provide incentives like games for them to keep progressing. Number 6, help students with low attention spans. Students with ADD or ADHD can be aided through the use of technology by mixing up the learning process with different methods and through providing them engaging activities to keep their interest. Technology is a favorite among teachers who teach in ESL classrooms or in special education settings. 7. Learn from the experts. With an increasing amount of free resources available on the internet, you can engage your students with content from the smartest and best teachers in the world. 8. Encourages homework. Wait a minute. there's something that actually encourages students to do homework? Yes. Some are finding that a flipped classroom approach, where homework is done at school and lectures are viewed online at home, is the best model because it allows teachers to give real-time homework help and lecture off the clock. This can help students overcome barriers quickly by removing frustration and negative feelings or emotions that develop in the learning process. Number 9. Saves money. Although using new technology normally has an initial investment, it will save schools money by multiplying the number of teachers in a classroom. Instead of having one teacher teaching 20 students, adding technology like a school listening center or tablet computer will increase the number of functional teachers in your classroom and free up the real teacher to answer questions and help students. With the ability to use free online content, teachers will not need to spend as much money on curriculum resources. 10. Remove obstacles. Do you have students who have trouble hearing? Using a classroom amplifier system can allow teachers to amplify their voices and allow teachers to
So what will be your next step with technology in your classroom?